Hi, have you ever thought what happens to the empty kitchen roll tube, toilet roll tube, or aluminum roll tubes after you remove it from your home? You throw it into the dustbin like a good citizen. What happens after that? Where on the earth does it go? What happens to the thousands and lakhs of such tubes thrown off the houses every day in your society? Or think about the city, or your entire region, or state, or the country. Let's not talk only about homes. There are offices, printing shops, architectural firms. They have the same waste in bigger sizes. What happens to that waste? Let's talk about it. Let's consider two basic roles in our households, like in this illustration. There's a kitchen roll and a toilet roll. When it gets over, we throw it into the trash cans with our regular trash. Our local society sweeper takes trash to the community garbage center. Now the community garbage center is full of all kinds of trash, garbage, bio waste, pollutants, all possible things you can imagine. Then every morning it goes further to different industries for recycling. Plastic goes to plastic recycle plant, glass goes to glass, and paper, which contains cardboard, sheets, paper tubes, notebook, goes to paper recycle plant, which happens exactly in the same city or in the same locality. I am considering Jaipur, Sanganer as a case study in this. There's a lot of paper waste which is dumped there to recycle, and by saying lot, I mean huge volume, you can't even imagine. The images will come later. There's a mixing pit, typically a water well with a fitted grinder, which converts the dry paper into paper pulp. There are laborers which are feeding the paper tubes to the pit. The paper is then converted into the pulp, which is supplied to the roller belt machine, which is around 30 feet from it and it in a shaded region or in a semi-open room. The paper pulp moves over the giant belts for drying. It gets converted into sheets of paper or cardboards. Then the laborer takes the sheets and cut it into a definite size and keep it to sun dry. After the sheets are dried in sun, they are ready to be compressed into dies, and then the tubes are made of different sizes. Like kitchen roll is about an inch or in diameter and 12 inches in length, whereas the printing tube is around 3.5 inches in diameter and 24 to 42 inches in length. There are other sizes also of paper tubes which are used for shipping, packaging and other kind of tasks. Every other purpose of such roll will have a different dimension of the tube and different compressing die. Well, after this rebirth, paper tube goes again to the respective household, offices, shops and industries. And the cycle continues. How are we upcycling? We are taking the paper tubes when they are kept in the recycling plant and when they are picked up from the trash and ready to recycle. And then we are making it into usable products and architectural structures, hence making lesser carbon footprint and giving back to the society as it is. And this is what's breaking the chain and upcycling the material. Adaptive reuse of things into another things, it's like magic. We made a pavilion also out of paper tubes. The pavilion had basically three things: the structure, a rolling shutter, the floor, and the tree. The rolling shutter was also made out of paper tubes and there were ropes within so that it was working. There were other various types of chandelier, lamps, and etc. can also be made out of paper tubes. It's an excellent substitute to make interesting household products like keyring hangers, jewelry holders, and ashtrays. It can also be randomly stacked to make an interesting efficient desk manager. A simple yet innovative bird feeder made by using a simple paper tube into a section. Paper tubes are readily available everywhere. Architect's office, a printing shop, colleges, etc. Moreover, it can also be manufactured easily if to be used in a larger scale. We get at least 15 to 18 paper tubes from our printing area in our office every month, of around A2 size. Try seeing the works of Shigeru Ban. He has got Pritzker in the usage of paper tubes into making architectural structures, and all these structures can be dismantled, transported, and rebuilt at another location without generating any waste. Some of the major architectural structures of Shigeru Ban are Cardboard Cathedral in New Zealand, Paper Emergency Shelters in Rwanda. It was basically a refugee camp. Log houses, Kobe, Japan, in which the walls were around 106 mm dia, with 4 mm thick paper tube, and sponge paper sandwiched between the paper tubes for insulation and waterproofing. Kalpavriksha is a wish-granting tree as per Hindu mythology. So making a wish-granting tree from its own byproduct, which is paper, was giving like a homage to Mother Earth so that there is enough nature and enough trees left for the generations to come. This is about actually realizing the importance of trees in human life and for the planet. We look for Wi-Fi hubs more than we look for trees. Sadly, trees only give us the food we eat and the life-giving oxygen we breathe.